that's a very hard question. I think maybe part of it is just if you can find something else that's better, I guess. But that's also very precarious because I basically quit stuff without having the next thing that I wanted to do. But I just got very lucky with that. So yeah, sorry, I don't have a really. Does anyone else have a better answer? Actually, this is I'll just outsource it. The defaults, or if the defaults are bad, that you want to switch. But it's very hard to switch later on, I would say. So what year are you right now? Yeah, so I think that you can't be quitting too late or too early. A great intern program, and there's people really take care to feed and clothe the interns. Everyone's wearing Google shirts. Yeah, people take good care to feed and clothe interns, and they take really good care of you here. But when I interned back as an undergrad, I just went to places that were not Google or those sorts of top places. And on one hand, I got to learn a lot about what the quote unquote real world is like. I was basically doing all the stuff that everyone else is doing. On the other hand, I could see that people who were right out of college working there, people who were 5 years out, people who were 10 years out, 15 years out, 20 years out, like I did not really see myself in that kind of life. And they didn't seem super happy with their lives. They didn't seem super happy with their jobs. And it was just not a very great work environment. And one of my one of my dad's friends worked at one of these same companies. He was in another department. And then he would come over to my cubicle sometimes and offer, these stately unsolicited advice. I mean, everything I say is on my website, so this is all public. And he would just be like, you should learn to cover up your monitor. Back when we had these giant CRT monitors, so he said you should learn to get these manila folders like he did and just cover up the sides of the monitor so that he could say that he was blocking out glare. But that's so you can surf the web so that other people walking by can't see what you're doing. And his whole thing was just laying low and just making sure not to cause the ruckus and such. So I thought that if that was the future of my career, then that was probably not great. So there was a big negative motivation because that if I was graduating, with a computer science or engineering degree, and those would be the places that I got exposed to that I was working at, I didn't really want that. And at the same time, the positive experiences in school, I kind of liked the idea of doing research, even though I didn't really know what it really meant as an undergrad. And I felt that